know what they say. Life comes at you fast. It seems like it was just yesterday that I reported to you all that China came forward and was reporting that there was this new mystery illness spreading throughout their country. Now, obviously, it wasn't just yesterday, but it was only about 5 or 6 days ago. And now, look how far we have already come. Because it's now being reported in Ohio that this mystery illness has reached America, and it's already spreading around in Ohio. With kids getting sick, it's spreading kind of fast, and it's crazy how quickly we got here. Just a few days ago, I was telling you, hey, China's having this new outbreak, or so they say. They're reporting all of this crazy stuff going on. The hospitals are packed. They're walking around in hazmat suits. We got to watch this closely. And bam. Next thing we know, oh, it's in the Netherlands. Next thing we know, oh, it's in Denmark. And now, it's already in America. Or so they say. And it's just like I was telling you all the other day. This is why we have to pay attention to what's going on with this, because they will spring it on you fast. I can guarantee you that most of the people in Ohio, most of the people in America in general, have no idea that this is going on. But it's all over the media in other certain countries. And I'm not here to tell you that it's something serious that we should worry about or not. But I am here to tell you that we should worry about how these governments respond, because they will not hesitate to shut down the economy again. And we will all be SOL, regardless if you believe this is something dangerous or if you believe it's a scam. Doesn't matter what you believe. What matters is how the government reacts. And I'm telling you, this stuff is happening in record time. Before you could even pick your head up off the ground and try to figure out what's going on, it went from in under a week, oh, this is just something that's in China, nothing to worry about, to no, oh, it's in Ohio now. How? If this was just a seasonal illness, then why are we reporting it all around the world and they're calling it a mystery? They're calling it, as if it's a little bit different than the regular pneumonias they've seen. Now, they're also calling it white lung pneumonia, which sounds kind of racist if you ask me. But it's just crazy seeing how quick this came about. And the illness itself is not what's concerning me. And a lot of people cannot grasp that. A lot of people think that if you just bury your head in the sand like an ostrich, that the world isn't going to keep spinning. It's going to keep spinning. And the powers that be, they may use this to their advantage like they did a few years ago. That's what I'm worried about. That's what other people are worried about. That's why you see people like me ringing the alarm. I'm not here to tell you, oh, get scared. We're all going to get sick. Everyone's going to get sick. Oh, comply with what they tell you. Follow what they tell you. Everyone go get the jab. I'm not here to tell you that at all. In fact, I'm more so the exact opposite. But I am here to tell you that the way that this thing is spreading, the way that they are reporting on this, it's very concerning to me. And I don't understand how we went from, it's just something happening in China, no big deal, to now, oh, it's in the Netherlands, it's in Denmark, it's in Ohio now. But before I go any further, let's roll this little clip, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
So Warren County is seeing an outbreak in pediatric pneumonia cases. WCPO 9 News reporter Taylor Nimmo spoke with the county's medical director. She's joining us now live from the Warren County Health District. Taylor, how many cases are we talking about here?
Well, there have been 142 cases of pediatric pneumonia reported in Warren County since August. Now, the county medical director says they were first made aware of this spike by the local school districts.
So it's really the number of cases and the number of kids that were out due to pneumonia that really put it on our radar screen for further evaluation.
The Warren County Health District says the average age for cases of pediatric pneumonia has been around 8 years old. Were there any, particular districts where you saw a lot of cases?
I don't know that I can give out the specific districts, but we've had several districts, one or two in particular, that have been disproportionately hit with the pediatric pneumonia cases.
Cough, fever, and fatigue are some of the most common symptoms. The Warren County Health District is investigating what caused the spike.
When you have outbreaks, what we're looking at is trying to see is if there's similarities. So is it just a coincidence that this many children had pneumonia, or are they all having it from the same thing?
So far, they haven't noticed any patterns among children diagnosed. But Warren County health officials do not believe it's a new respiratory virus causing the outbreak.
What we're seeing in terms of the bacteria and the viruses and the bugs don't have us as much concern because they're the typical bugs that we see this time of year.
Claremont County, Hamilton County, and Northern Kentucky health departments say they have not seen an increase in cases, but pediatric pneumonia cases are also not required to be reported. Warren County is working with the Ohio Health Department and local hospitals to determine the cause and prevent further spread. In terms of hospitalizations in Warren County,
They haven't seen a lot of inpatient admissions, which is good. But luckily, the majority of cases recover without incident. And I think a majority of them would be considered walking pneumonia.
Now, Cincinnati Children's tells me they have not seen an increase in hospitalizations either. They've only had 4 this fall. Reporting live from Warren County, Taylor Nimmo, WCPO 9 News.
Now, while covering this situation, it's become crystal clear to me that most people don't remember the early days of the beer bug. If you were paying attention in the early days, they didn't have a name for it. They were just saying that it was some mystery pneumonia. Countries were downplaying it. They were allowing people to travel. They weren't saying anything. They were downplaying the situation for months on end. They didn't have a label for it or anything. China was reacting the same way that they're reacting now. Other countries were starting to react the same way they're reacting now. But it wasn't this mass hysteria overnight. Now, for a lot of people, it seems as if the beer bug happened overnight. Because a lot of people don't pay attention to anything going on in the outside world. They walk around, like I said, they're asleep at the wheel. They have no idea what's going on until it's too late. That's why you saw everyone panicking and buying toilet paper for no apparent reason. They treated it as if it was a hurricane or something. No one went out and got anything that made sense. Literally, people went out en masse to Walmart, to Kroger, to their supermarkets, and they fought over toilet paper as if toilet paper was going to protect them or save them from some type of situation. In no scenario should toilet paper, why was that the number one item people were fighting over? It's because people were complete idiots. They had no idea what was going on until suddenly the government was like, hey, we're shutting down your business. We're shutting down everything for a couple of weeks. Everyone was just going about their day, la, 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 la. But it didn't happen overnight. It took months on end of certain situations going on before the government decided, oh, okay, we're going to shut down the entire world. Okay? That's what people need to understand. I'm sorry that a lot of people, like I said, were asleep at the wheel and they don't remember that, but I can do. I watched it play out. And I watched it play out in China for months before anyone even talked about it anywhere else. So forgive me if I'm looking at this situation and I'm seeing something that just happened a few years ago and I'm feeling concerned that they may try to use this again. We're heading into the election season and we already knew that they were going to ramp up the craziness. We got wars breaking out all over the world. Now, we got this on our hands, and I don't know how the government's going to treat it. Because if I learned anything from a few years ago, it's that these people are willing to do anything to grasp a little more power. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. But in record time, within 5 days, it went from, oh, China just reported this new mystery illness. Nothing to really worry about. So it's in America. It's in Ohio. Within 5 days, people. 5 days. So what's going to happen within the next 5 days? And then the next 5 days? And then the next 5 days? And this has the potential to affect a lot of people. The majority of the people who watch my channel are women. They're mothers. And there's a possibility that after winter break that your kids might not be able to go back to school. They may have to go back to virtual learning because they're already shutting down schools in other countries. So everyone, just pay attention and be ready for whatever. Let me know your thoughts, though, down in the comments below. If you're feeling generous, if you want to support the channel, you can do so directly via Cash App. I will have my Cash App in the pinned comment of this video. Or you can donate to the channel via Super Thanks. Or you can support the channel for free by sharing this video, hitting the like button, subscribing, ringing that notification bell. And as always, I'll talk to you all in the next video.